I became aware of the AIDS epidemic when it was stereotyped as a white homosexual disease. I hope that black people who have been the victims of stereotyping were not a part of this, although I fear that some were, because that stereotyping might have its counterpart today when the majority of those with HIV/AIDS in the United States today are African American. I think it goes to show that stereotyping doesn't work. My own involvement came, I think, the way many people will be involved, because you begin to know people who have AIDS. And most people I knew were black. That's why I didn't understand the stereotyping. The people who were out front taking the hit was an organized white homosexual community. The virus was spreading. And so now we have the opposite, the opposite situation where it has gone down among whites, including white male homosexuals, and up among black men and black women. Well, I think black females would not suspect as often that they even have AIDS, and would wait a very long time before they even suspected they had AIDS. They had not come in contact with needles. They didn't believe they'd come in contact with men who had AIDS, and it's one of the great tragedies of HIV/AIDS. I'm not surprised that the women who are dying are in childbearing age, because those are the age of sexuality. Those are the most sexually active ages. I think the growth in numbers, especially among women, ought to be a wake-up call for the entire community. I don't think AIDS can be prevented from the outside. This is a communicable disease that essentially spread among ourselves by us. And I don't think there's been enough frank talk about how it's happened. I think the leadership is still carried by too few. African Americans tend to have sex with African Americans. It's black men usually. It's black men and black women usually. And we ought to talk about it in just that way. We're spreading death among ourselves.